ALDI's is cool. You know, a secret thing about me is that I actually like this store. We're going to talk about it and what this has to do with your business.
Yeah, don't hate on Aldi because they have revamped their social media strategy, and let them know why it's working.
Okay, so I'll let you know it's working, but a real fun, fast fact of why I like Aldi's as a grocery store. They have incredible quality products, and it takes me 12 seconds to do all of my grocery shopping for the week.
It is amazing. Can I just step in here for a second? How fast you are able to go through there and get an entire week's worth of meals and like the things that you need. And I love that you have like a Facebook group or some sort of social media group that you follow that actually shows you how you can go to Aldi, because this is a real thing.
It's a real thing. I really am. And I love the store
because
they're expensive. And I'm a single mom, and I have a certain budget that I spend on regular household things. And because I spend less money on groceries, I can spend it on other things.
Yeah.
And my grocery bill is probably only $150 a week for all of the meals for the family.
That is wild.
I know.
I can't leave the grocery store without spending $300.
I know, it's amazing. Yeah. But they've been known as a low price grocer, right? And we talked about on a previous episode, you can never be the winner in a low priced market because someone can always go less than you. And also that's not the thing that people are going to be drawn to is the cheapest. In fact, we always find when we do our campaigns and bonuses that we don't have the price is never the thing that gets people to buy. It's always the bonus that they're going to miss out on. So they've always done this really smart marketing strategy. They've always had this thing called Aldi's Find of the Week. And the Facebook group I'm in is actually called Aldi's Aisle of Shame, which talks about the items that they release to that release of the week. So they've created this time sensitive thing for a very long time, which is super smart. There are people who literally line up early Wednesday mornings. I've never been one of those people, but line up early Wednesday morning before the release to get the new item before it sells out. It's very much like the Shamrock Shake. You put something in for a limited time to get people to go to the location. But they've leveraged the power of social media, and they've had massive growth. We want to share those stats?
Yeah, absolutely. So on Instagram in Q1 2025, there was 117% reach, right? Q2 is 49% reach. So I guess there's just seeing more and more, right? Facebook, I guess it grew
because it grew that much, so it's continuing to grow, increasing.
And then 40% on TikTok in Q1, and then another 40% on top of that in Q2. So it obviously resonates.
Yeah.
And what I love about it is that, you know, a lot of people will poo-poo that or poo-poo grocery discount grocers. And yet, just like we talked about in the episode before, H&M saw, okay, this isn't working. People think we're fast fashion, that it is low quality, that it's crap. We're actually going to make something that's a little bit better in terms of our product. But Aldi didn't do that.
No.
They didn't make new or different or any sort of products. They just repositioned how people see their product.
Yeah.
And I think that's even more
smart.
brilliant.
So here's how they did it. They created more fun engagement and brand marketing, and they actually got tuned in more with how their customers talked about the product. Again, I'm in this Facebook group. There's almost 1 million people in it talking about all these products, programs, and services, and they talk about it in a certain way. So they tapped into that. So there's this thing about Aldi, they don't have to pay staff to go get the grocery carts because you have to have a quarter. You put the quarter in the grocery cart, and then it makes you return your grocery cart because you get your quarter back.
And I don't carry change, and I've gone there a bunch of times. I'm like, how do I do? And then you know, you're just praying kind of for the miracle of someone else having left the quarter there. Sometimes I
gotta keep the Aldi quarter.
I know, and I have since kept an Aldi quarter in the car.
But that's a unique thing about that store. And so they have a joke. And one of the posts that they posted is about like the joy when you think you don't have your quarter with you and you find it in the cup holder. Well, that people were commenting on it because that was something fun about it. They released a brand new large size shopping tote. They also don't give you bags when you purchase. You could buy them, but this is how they keep things lower price. You can choose to spend money on it. And they released a new huge bag so you could bring one with you. And they were talking about without having to make more than one trip to the store.
Those are massive. I bought 2, maybe 3 of those big bags, and you would be surprised how much heavy stuff you can put inside there.
Yeah.
They're really amazing. So they're actually high quality, but the bags aren't like $15. They're cheap.
Like $1.97.
Yeah, they're $1.97. So they're high quality.
And their
and
name is huge.
cost effective.
Smart.
Of
Right,
course.
right.
So why wouldn't you advertise?
But they tapped into how their customers were talking about their store and their products, and they're leveraging that. And then those customers are sharing this information on social media with other people that might want to know. When you can position your audience, look, I'm talking about Aldi right now. I'm like revealing a secret truth that I don't shop in a high-end boutique grocery store on the corner that that charges me 12 times this is a thing. So they are doing that same thing in their market by making their marketing more fun, more engaging, and pulling their customers in, which is what you need to do too. And like a recent post I had was about, it was today that I realized that I always plan on getting 300% more work done on a travel day than I ever do. And people related to it because it's something we all do. Right. So when you tap more into your market, what they're actually thinking and feeling, it resonates more with the marketing you put out there.
Absolutely. Hey, and for more profitable marketing tips like this, connect with us right here on LinkedIn. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, we will.
We will. I'm affirming.
We promise. We're